Well, hello. How's
Hey,
everybody
everybody.
doing? Please let me know if we are too loud.
Or not loud enough.
Um, Thank you to all two people who are in here. I appreciate that. So, how's everybody doing, man? I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for some more people to show up. Please let me know if the microphone is too loud, and I'll see if I can do something about it. Uh, I'd like to welcome my lovely sister back again. So she's doing such a fantastic job.
I try.
You're doing a, you're doing a great job. So, who's this? Live from the Bushes made it. Welcome, Live from the Bushes. So we gonna get into this penguin and
Oh boy.
this from because I got issues. Okay, I think I got the same issues that everybody else got.
Well, I hope your first issue is to say that I was right. Because I was right, right?
About what?
Didn't I say the mother wasn't going to die?
That's one of my
Okay, all right.
that's one of my issues right there. Julie B. It's my new buddy. I've been watching her. She is an amazing YouTuber. Everyone, well, everyone meaning all seven of you who are in here.
Welcome.
Julie has exploded onto the scene,
Get it, girl.
and she is an amazing YouTuber, and she puts her body and soul into this. And she's on here for hours talking to people about one show, which is incredible. So go check her out. She's got an amazing channel. She's up and coming, and she's good people. So so uh, since we got eight people, we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna start with Penguin first.
Mhm.
And first of all, did everybody see the finale? And if you did, what did you think of it?
Oh my God.
Did you like it? Did you love it?
Oh my God.
Was it terrible? Were you ready for it to be over with?
That you could not have been ready for it to be over with. Great, great series. Great finale.
So I agree. I enjoyed it. I think a lot of people were upset about what happened to Victor.
I was. I was absolutely upset.
I wasn't upset at all.
Although
Not
I
at
did
all.
say to myself earlier in the episode, Victor, you need to run.
I mean, so I understand what they were doing. Like the entire season, they were lulling you to sleep with this penguin that you liked, that you wanted to hang out with. You wanted him to win, right? Everybody who watched that show wanted Penguin to win. Everybody. And then at the end, they reminded you
As they did throughout the series,
that
that
he is
he's
a
scum.
villain. He is not a hero. My only question, honestly, is where the hell is Batman?
He's busy.
They blew up an entire city, a whole
A few
city
times.
of Gotham, bruh.
He's busy.
Where you at, man? Huh? They probably been hanging that sign in the sky. They was doing.
He's got a few things to take care of. He's busy.
He's not busy.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, all right. We'll go into this episode. Tell me what you liked about it, what you hate about it, what you thought, what you think could be improved upon.
Yeah. Yeah. So the episode starts
Thanks, Julie.
with Frances sitting at her table talking to the mob boss Rex about her knowing that Oswald killed her other two boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that she knew
I yeah. Well, no.
before that point?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I thought she had a bug up her ass, but I didn't know. I didn't know that she knew that he had done it. I feel like she has suspected it, but I don't think she knew for certain.
Yeah, but in this episode you
You
find
found out you
out
knew for certain.
she absolutely knew. And then set Oswald up for a hit. Set him up for a hit, y'all.
She's a terrible mom. So like, who sets their child up to be assassinated? Just give him away. If you, I mean, if you hate him that much.
Well, but Rex tried to tell her to either. Well, first he tried to say that his character could be used in their mobbing or whatever, and she wasn't feeling it. So he said, "Well, your other option is to get rid of him."
I couldn't even believe she was considering it. But I mean, I get it. She was hurt. She was in a lot of pain. But still, I completely love this episode, and
Yeah.
I don't know why Victor stayed as long as he did. I guess he felt like he found family with Penguin. In fact, I think he
He
said
said
that.
that.
I
Yeah.
think he said that at the end.
Yeah.
But I I felt like a lot of people felt like they should have let him go. Like Penguin should have told him to go to California with his girlfriend, right? And
I forgot about her.
don't ever come back.
Yeah.
Don't ever come back to Gotham. You couldn't tell him just to leave Gotham. And again,
Well, so you have the okay. So I forgot about the girlfriend. So I wonder if he figured that Victor maybe felt like the game was too good, like he wasn't ever going to, like he had spoiled him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Melba says best mom ever. Listen, I'm a every time I'm with my mom now, I'm gonna cut my eyes. Like, what you doing back there? Huh? You got a knife? So, I mean, I don't understand where she came from, but I mean, it's fine. The overall season to me was good. I thought they should have killed her. It did not make any sense for her to still be alive.
In a sense, they did kill her with her dementia. Now, Penguin can't get what he always desired from his mother, which is her recognition of him being, as he would say, or as she would say, a good boy. Because he made it to the top. He was able to get everything she wanted. She wanted the penthouse. She wanted the fine clothes. She wanted, the extravagant things in life. And when he finally set it up to have that be the case, she's in a not in a coma, but she's in a way that she can't speak because what was it, a stroke or something that she had?
That she fell in, yeah, something like that. She fell and hit her head,
Right.
and that kind of did her in. She has
Yeah,
got the
she's
worst luck
catatonic,
ever.
so she can't say anything.
So yeah, I mean, it's fine. But
Is
how
it?
how do you kill Victor, right? How do you sacrifice Victor and but leave?
Well, Victor was a loose end because now he's on the council. So you're always going to be afraid that Victor's going to run back and open his mouth and destroy everything that he worked so hard to build.
So,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's right.
but
Right?
I mean, uh, what's her name? Hangman? What's
Sophia.
Sophia? See, she's gonna get out, right? At some point, she's gonna get out.
Is she? How is she going to get out?
Nobody stays locked up in Gotham.
Well,
How many times Joker been locked up? I don't know what kind of what they got over there working, but they are constantly messing up. Why all the supervillains keep getting out? Anyway, Sophia should have died, and his mom should definitely die. I'm just to reiterate. Okay, I want you to think about this. Think about this for a second, right? Sophia went to Penguin's. Oh no, went to Victor's apartment, or was it Penguin's? No, it was Victor's.
it was in the hood or whatever. Yeah.
She went there, right? Penguin killed her brother, and she had been after him this entire time. He has messed up her plans with the drugs, killed her brother. I mean, she wants vengeance, right? She's stopping nothing. And here you are in the living room of this sweet, evil old lady and Victor.
Right.
And what do?
Well, as far as she's aware, and because she has a conscience, like I was discussing last week, that's how I said she wasn't going to kill mom. as far as she is aware, Victor doesn't really have so much of a major role as to Autumn.
I mean, do any of you out there see what I'm talking about? Right? They caught him twice.
They who? Sophia?
Yeah,
What was the first time? In the car at the funeral?
she had.
They thought he was just still in the car.
No, 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 no. He. So she had him at the wherever it was before Victor ran into him with his car, his original car. Right? She had him.
That was at the funeral.
Oh no, they were on the same side then. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. They were on. I mean, they had him dead to rights a couple of times. They had him on the train in his own area, or in his little drug lab, right? And instead of just shooting him, right, it turns into a brawl.
You're so disappointed.
I get it. It's his show. He can't die, but still, man, come on. Live from the bushes says, "Oh shit, I haven't seen the first or the last Penguin episode.
How dare you?
I'm a mute until my bad.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
No, well, you tuned in for it, so
no, she's
enjoy.
Live from the bushes has been pretty cool. So,
I'm not saying she's not cool. I'm just saying enjoy.
you gotta be careful because, like, I know that's your assumption. You would say like, Live from the bushes is a woman. I have no idea. Like,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
it could be.
They.
I don't want to assume.
Okay.
Make anybody mad.
We apologize.
All right. Should we stop BS and just go straight into from?
Nope.
There's
still more to talk about in Penguin.
I mean, I know. Well, y'all tell me. Did you guys like it? Did you like the ending? Do you think Victor should have died? Do you think his mother? Do you think Cobblepot? Can't believe they. I mean, Oswald. I can't believe they named him that. His brother's name was James. You named him Oswald.
Jack and Betty.
Just ruined him.
What are their names?
What'd you think he was going to turn into with a name like that? Oswald.
Well, listen. Okay, the other.
Live from the bushes is a woman, so good guess.
Still apologize, but either way, the other thing that we need to discuss is when Mom was being held captive, right?
Yeah.
And they were both being held captive, and she was doing, I guess, therapy. So he was trying to do therapy, and was trying to make Oswald tell Mom, admit that he killed Jack and Benny, and he refused.
First of all,
he refused. They were gonna cut her finger off.
She told him. She was like, "Bro, hey, they're not playing. Seriously, we know. Everybody knows. When you just tell them, they're gonna cut my hand off."
Like, it's just shit. They're messing with your mind, Ma.
Oh, look at Live from the bushes. Victor died. Yeah, sweetie.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Died, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Victor died.
Choked him out.
Choked him to death.
And then left him on the side of the riverbank.
Yeah, just left him there. He did it because he didn't want any. He loved him.
He didn't want loose ends, though.
And he didn't want anybody he cared about being held against him, making him make decisions. He didn't want to make. So he killed him, which I get. He's a villain, right? He's not a hero. He's a villain.
Awful.
And people, they did this on purpose. They wanted you to remember he's a villain. Like, everybody wanted to be like him, hang out with him, shake hands with him, all this other stuff. But he was a villain. So villains do what villains do, man.
Right.
Live from the bushes says, "Did the mom die?"
No. Mom did not die.
She got her comeuppance. Was what she got.
Okay. Pause.
Yep.
How are you more angry at Mom than at Oswald? Mom didn't do anything.
What? What you mean?
Mom did nothing but love and raise that boy.
Oh, did you watch the same show I watched?
You're more. I'll use the word infatuated. You're kinder to Oswald than to Mom. Mom had Oswald kill her two other boys.
No, she didn't have him. He did it.
Right. You're right. I bad choice of words. Mom's son Oswald killed her two other boys, and she lived with that and you don't give her a pass for any of that?
No, she
Like,
was evil. She was evil.
Where was she evil?
She remember when she was dancing with her son when she was
She
young?
called off the hit.
No. Before that, she went to a dance, and
He remembered it as mom came out of her depression from the two boys
yeah.
dying, and the actual way that went was she didn't come out of her depression. She had set the hit with Rex.
No.
Yes.
I'm talking about before the hit. Before the hit, right?
Uh-huh.
She's dancing with her son,
Uh-huh.
drunk. She is trashed.
I mean,
dancing with her.
Single mom of 3 boys.
She was crying on his shoulder and told him that you need to take care of me. You need to get me all the stuff that I never got. What? He's like 11. No pressure. No pressure at all. He's like an 11-year-old kid, and you want him to go make you rich.
I'll give you that. But last week when I was talking about Penguin scurrying through the tunnel and leaving everybody else to die, that was okay.
Lisa says, I think his mom was scared of her son. I don't think she was scared of anything.
I agree, Lisa. I agree.
You think she was scared of him?
Absolutely.
She asked him that if the dementia had gotten too bad for him to off her.
Right. So you know that he can do it is the point.
He didn't want to.
He said he did. He also claimed he didn't kill the 2 other boys. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why he did that. It was clear they knew. It was obvious that they knew. He's just like, what? What are you talking about? I didn't do none of that. Brothers? I didn't even have no brothers. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you're in here, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel. At the moment, me and my sister, we're trying to get the kinks out.
Yes.
And every week, I think we get a little bit better. We still suck, but we appreciate all 11 of you being in here to support us, right? So we'll get it right. Just keep hanging out with us. Please don't give up on us. And yeah, that's about all I can ask for. Thank you, 11 people.
Anyway, so they were going to cut off mom's finger, the same finger that Oswald cut off to get her brother's ring. And he was refusing to admit that he killed the boys, and mom finally got up and was like, "You're the devil. I know you did it. I've always known."
I mean, her timing is terrible.
Who? Mom?
Yeah, she knew he did it.
Francis?
Why are you going to let Sophia bring it out of you? Like, we're trying to get out of here right now. Trying to survive, right? I don't need you, like, falling into her trap. Like, tell Oswald how it made you feel. Tell him.
They were about to cut a finger off.
No, but, I mean, she could have just been like, I forgive him, until later, and then just slap him a couple times or do whatever she was going to do. But she...
Did you see what happened after? I mean, mom's she was not mentally okay. She had her little breakdown afterwards.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm just suggesting
to you. So you think that she's going to be like thinking this one through? Maybe not right now. After we get on the other side of the wall.
All I'm saying is, does your son turn into Penguin if you are not a terrible mom?
I guess that's what the question, right?
Well, we've been talking all this time. We didn't even answer a damn question.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, the mother does not die. She goes into a vegetable state.
She's catatonic.
And he puts her in a bed and she can't speak.
Yeah.
Or nothing. And she made it. She got the penthouse she wanted, but she is forever in a bed. She
can't enjoy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So kind of like Sweet Justice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Julie B says, like and subscribe for all. I appreciate that, Julie.
Thank you, Julie.
Julie, while you're in here, I'm going to ask you some, because I don't know how you do it. So we need to get together offline and figure out how you, because your channel is just going stupid. Like, and your channel's just blowing up. And I'm sitting here like, what I got to do? So, no, I appreciate you, the liking and subscribe. I really do. I love each and every one of you, man. I love doing this to make people laugh. Whether you subscribe or not, You know what I'm saying? I just have a blast doing this. This is so much fun for me. For me to sit here and drink and talk about shows with y'all and make y'all laugh, like that's my jam.
It is.
So
Okay.
listen,
All right.
can we do it now?
You can slide on in the
That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna talk about From now, because this is my jam. I love, and I mean this. I mean I love
Oh,
this show.
wait. I think you owe me another. You were right.
About what?
Oh, Fatima.
Teacup. What'd you say, Melba? Hold up.
I'm
Up.
sorry to break the news. We're not doing teacup anymore.
You know what? At some point, I may finish it just to see what happened,
Why?
but I
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
It bothers me when I leave stories out there like that,
Okay.
especially when I can finish watching Arcane.
Arcane's really good.
Arcane is fire, ladies and
Excellent.
gentlemen. If you have not seen that, you need to
Netflix.
check that out. So Netflix, once again, it is a cartoon or an anime, but it is so good. It is
Yeah.
unbelievably
Yeah.
good, and
The graphics are amazing.
the soundtrack that goes with it
Imagine Dragon.
is
Yep.
every scene is just ridiculous.
Yep. I'm still waiting for my You Were Right though.
Well, you're gonna be waiting.
Oh.
So we're going into From right now.
You wrong for that.
I love this is a love hate show, right? Episode is I don't know. There are a few characters that are starting to rub me the wrong way.
Ooh, do tell. Do tell. Who is that?
I'll give you one guess. Y'all can put in the comment section who
Is it
you
Victor?
think. No, you can put in the comment section who you think who is getting on your nerves in
Don't
this
tell
show.
me Boyd.
No, hell no.
Oh.
Boyd is my.
All right, well, come on, man. Who?
Fletcher thought it was Boyd too. No, it's not Boyd. It is not Boyd. It is not Boyd. All right. From the Bushes want me to tell you that you was right.
Oh.
I don't even know what you was right
Thank you. Fatima. I said last week Boyd will not kill Fatima or put her in the box, and you said yes he will.
I said that?
Yeah. People wrote a tape.
I don't remember saying that. Anyway.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, Lisa Whites. You are 100% correct. Jim has gotten on my last nerve.
When he was in the bar.
My last nerve. His family, right? Matter of fact, the entire family. The entire family has gotten on my nerves. Okay.
Tabitha?
Ever since Tabitha has come back, Jim has been absolutely worthless. Worthless, right? The phone call from his dead child has gone nowhere, right? As he refused to tell anyone about these phone calls that are coming through to his house.
Tabitha this week.
Yeah. What happened?
He told somebody.
That is the thing that drives me crazy about this show. Stuff will happen to people, and they'll just be like, "Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody what happened." Why not? Why?
Yeah.
Why aren't we telling people what has happened to you?
Ethan did that later on in the episode. No, not Ethan. Julie told Ethan, "Don't tell anybody."
Fletcher, even even Fletcher, the Chronicle says, "Yeah, it's not Jim alone. It's the entire Matthews family." I 100% agree. I 100% agree. What are they doing? Julie is bringing Ethan to the ruins. Oh my God! I said that in my video.
Yep.
And Jim finally told Tabitha about Thomas on the phone. I don't understand what takes them so long. There are a few storylines that I love following right now. Victor is one of them. The relationship between Donna and Boyd is becoming strained because of Fatima, which I love, by the way. And Ellis trying to.
Oh God.
You don't like Ellis? I will get into why I think Ellis is kind of dumb. But
let's start with just draining your own blood, shall we?
That's not Ellis.
Who is Ellis?
Ellis is Boyd's son.
Oh, right. Sorry, Elgin. Elgin is who I was thinking of.
I love saying his name on the videos. I love saying his name. He's so annoying.
Yeah, well. So So what's wrong with Ellis?
Okay, well, for starters, Ellis thought that. Hang on. Fletcher says, "I believe the corpse in the cellar belongs to Martin. His spirit was what trapped inside the dungeon." I thought.
Maybe.
I thought.
That's a good theory.
I thought that that was who's the father? Who's is it? Kenny? Kenny. I thought that was.
Kenny's dad.
I thought it was Kenny's dad.
Right.
I don't know who that is, but
Kenny's dad died in the clinic.
yeah, I know. But it looked like the same.
Okay.
It looked like the same spot. Anyway, um, Ellis suggested, right? He was like, "Let's just go back to Colony House and we'll just go tell everyone that it was a mistake." Ellis, 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 Ellis. Okay. The whole time I'm like, "What? What are you talking about, sir? You are." I, I'm not turning this into a race thing, right? But not at all. But you are black, and you are not going to go tell all these white people. My girlfriend killed somebody. Oh, we can still stay. Can we stay? Can we still stay
I
here?
think he's trying to, especially with the stress of what's going on with Fatima. I think he's trying to make it as comfortable for her as possible, and he doesn't know what to do. I mean, she's pregnant, but not pregnant, y'all. So what do you do in that circumstance?
I mean, but yeah, well,
Right.
I don't know. The only person I feel for is Boyd because I feel like this place is doing this to her on purpose, and you still don't know how she became pregnant, right? I had a feeling she was still pregnant only because of what the 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 uh the who's the woman that plays the doctor?
Kristen.
Yeah. So she said she was very the words that she used. She said there's I think she said there's if there's something there, it's not
Visible on the ultrasound.
right.
Right.
So I was like, okay, so there's still something in there. Like this is not in her mind, right?
Well, so that's the thing, right? They left it where it could be either or because we don't know, or at least at that time we didn't know. It could be in her mind, or it could be something that, is a part of this whole scenario where she is pregnant, but you can't see it. And it made you even more concerned about that when her stomach caved in last week when she was sitting in the bed.
That's what I thought she was changing. I thought she was a monster. I thought she was going. Your stomach is touching your back, and you eating trash, like week old trash too. It's not even. It doesn't even have color anymore. You know,
No.
that's just a disgrace, even for this place. I'm sure you can find something. Anyway, back to Jim. So Jim, again, having the issues that he's having with his wife Tabitha, right? He has no control over his children, and Julie just seems to be walking all over, smoking dope and stealing from people's rooms.
What did she steal?
Weed.
I mean, in that particular circuit, is it stealing?
Anyway, back to Jim. So Jim is talking to
Jade, the smart guy.
Yeah,
Jade.
Jim is talking to Jade. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, man.
He's terrible, y'all.
So Jim is talking to Jade, and he's actually trying to stop him from figuring out how to get them all home. Why? Because you're upset with him because he your wife is going too? Like I don't someone please explain Jim to me.
Okay. So
Vanessa Wicked, what's up? Thanks for coming.
You have to remember Jim theoretically is smart in his own right. He's the roller coaster master or whatever he is, right? Jade is smart with, more of the involved mathematics or whatever and all of that, like the superimposing and all of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So Jim feels threatened by Jade, one, because of that. And then two, I think he understands that his wife is ready to go right? Because they were supposed to be getting divorced before they got stuck in this place.
So Fletcher says that he agreed. Like he says, he understands Jim's frustration.
Right.
Jade took his son to the middle of the woods. I don't think Jade took him. Tabitha took him,
Tabitha, yeah, took him to the arch place.
which is dumb on her part, but it is his mom. So why are you yelling at Jade? Jade is just trying to figure out how to get home. So why is Jim coming at Jade? You don't yell at your wife and son like that. Why are you yelling at Jade?
Because he's a grown man.
But your kids just
But
be
he's
talking all
threatened by
kinds of trash.
he's okay. But he's threatened by Jade though. He's threatened.
Jade is smarter than Jim. All right,
Yes,
so
he is.
I'm getting off track. We should. All right, we're gonna break down the entire episode from the beginning.
Break it down.
Okay, I want you to go first,
Wow.
and I will interject. We'll do this together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about the entire episode.
Okay.
So, from when it started.
So from when it started,
Yeah.
it starts with Boyd, and Tabitha basically in a cabin in the woods. I think it was the same cabin that he hid Sarah out in after she killed her brother, and he didn't put her in the box. And because he doesn't want Fatima to be placed in the box and pay for whatever crime this is. So all of that's going on, and she explains to him that a rage came over her and she couldn't figure out what happened. She couldn't stop herself. So basically, you had what seems like an external force kind of take over her body and stab Tilly, unfortunately. And so and he leaves her with more rotten food just in case she gets hungry.
Um, what I liked about the beginning is that even though Boyd was afraid of losing Fatima, he had enough trust in Donna that he could tell her. The relationship between Boyd and Donna is amazing. The way that they feed off one another, and even in the last episode where she was trying to explain to him that Fatima and Ellis can't stay at Colony House anymore, and Boyd was like, "I'm just trying to," and she said, I know, right? She knew she's one with Boyd. Like she gets him and he gets her. So
Mhm.
that relationship is amazing. And her telling him, listen, her him telling her that her telling him that he needs to go tell the colony. And I agree 100%. You cannot you can't you can't tell these people what to do or how to survive or anything. They won't listen to you ever again if the rules matter for them but don't matter for people that you love. And I mean, I agree. I understand what he's doing because it's family, but from the outside looking in, you have to say something. You have to. I mean, you can argue about them going in or out of the box, which I get, but you have to tell them. Otherwise, you're going to lose all respect.
Well, Donna said that. She said that people in the town don't trust him anymore. And I would figure that that has to do with him killing his wife, although in that particular circumstance, I don't think he had a choice. But then also the circumstances that surrounded what happened with Sarah and her killing the brother and her not paying the cost. Like she's still like, you know, a black sheep of the town or whatever. Like no one interacts with Sarah except for Victor, basically.
I, I still think, I mean, the fact that Tabitha and Sarah were able to calm Victor down
Yeah, that was a good scene, I thought.
was pretty cool. I love that. And let's see, uh, Lisa says that Jim is jealous
Yes, I agree.
of Jade.
I agree. I agree.
I I mean I I can see that, but they're just trying to go home. You know, they're just trying to leave.
Okay, but you also have to remember it's not just jealousy with regard to Jade being smarter. I really think that he sees Tabitha walking off and dealing with Jade. So he's worried about that too. That's why he was afraid of him having taken her off into the woods, or whatever. Because now that's a closeness that they have.
Well, I know one person that better not find out, and that's Sarah. Because if Sarah find out that boy was protected, she'd be like, "Hey,
That boy was protecting who?
Fatima." After Sarah killed,
Sarah got protected by boy too.
yeah, well, sort of. I mean, everybody hates her. You know, the
Right,
town's
yeah,
only
yeah.
12
Right.
people deep, and they all still hate you.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, and like, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the content so far, if you like the conversation, we do this every Thursday. Me and my sister, we'll find a different show. Silo's getting ready to come out, so
Silo comes out tomorrow
we're gonna
on
try and do
Apple.
that. Yeah.
And then Dune Prophecy comes out Sunday on HBO Max.
Live from the Butcher says Jim is becoming complacent because he was on the verge of losing his family. Jim has lost his family. Lost.
Yeah.
They're about to get divorced. They were about to get divorced when they got there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you remember all the way back to season 1, they were going to get divorced.
That road trip was just to tell the kids that
Yeah.
they were going to get divorced.
Yeah.
Hey, find me a lawyer in this little town, okay? Get this done and poppin'.
I mean, I guess so. You imagine if Tabitha got with Jade and you got to look at that every day because you can't leave the town. You just got to stay there and look at her every day, being in love with Jade.
You could go and live out in the woods.
Huh?
You could go live out in the woods.
That'd be crazy.
All you need is one of the talismans, right?
Live from the Bushes says, I can't wait for the next season of Invasion. Listen, Invasion has been probably my favorite thing.
All for the wrong reasons, y'all.
We'll get into that in a little bit. But as far as this, I feel like we're going to lose somebody that we care about, and I
could go with the loss of one or two individuals.
I don't think it will be Fatima. I think it could be Ellis.
His character slows down some of the scenes to me.
Ellis?
Absolutely. I don't like him. He's heavy on the scene. I don't know the proper way to say it, but his presence on the scene to me makes the scene heavy. I know it probably doesn't make sense to y'all, but
first of all, they should have put his ass in a box just for having sex in this filthy town.
She wasn't supposed to be able to get pregnant.
Unprotected at that.
They should have been able to have all the sex they wanted without conflict.
No, wrap it up. You were in Frumville, anything could happen. Now look at you. Now look at you. Got a baby and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Vanessa says he's boring. Ellis is.
That's it. Thank you.
Lisa White says Ellis is
boring.
eye candy. Whoa.
Somebody's Ellis is what?
Eye candy. Somebody's digging Ellis.
I'm sorry, no.
Somebody's digging. Hey, if she like Ellis, that's cool.
No.
You know?
No. He may have been prior to this season. But no.
I mean, she like Ellis. She like Ellis. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I can disagree.
All right, so did anyone else think that Jasper was actually going to talk? I did.
What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? He was talking to the doll. He said the doll told a story. I'm waiting for this doll to talk. And it did. I felt like an idiot. Okay? Laughing the Bushes says he all right. that's
Come on, fam. Like, he thought the doll was going to talk.
I mean, am I the only one that thought the doll was going to talk? No? Okay. All right, moving on to what else? What happened after that?
After the doll didn't talk, they went to the church and he realized that it wasn't the doll that was talking. It was the little boy in the white outfit this entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Victor's pop talking trash to Jim because Jim is catching it from every direction.
Well, I think Jim needed the talk that his dad gave him.
I don't
He put
listen.
him in check. Yeah.
Listen, I used to like Jim's character. I thought he was a great character, right?
In the
And then
first season.
yeah, because he had something to do. Now he got nothing to do. When his wife was digging underground and he was building that little tower, right? He was interested.
Right.
Now he ain't doing shit.
He's going to get back to something. He's going to figure something out. I don't know what like maybe he'll build another tower or so. I feel like
Henry did tell him shut. He said, "Hey, when your wife is talking, why don't you shut the up
yeah.
and listen?"
I feel like at the end of the day, regardless of the differences or whether or not Tabitha, starts dealing with Jade or what have you, I feel like the two of them are going to end up coming back together to resolve this to some degree. It's going to be Jade, Jim, and Victor. That's what I feel like. And Boyd, and if Ellis is still around, will just be the muscle. I feel like Elgin, we didn't even get to Elgin.
We're about to.
Oh boy. Well,
We're about to get to Elgin.
Go ahead.
Um, hold on. Before we get there.
Oh, okay.
Before we get there.
All right.
We'll wrap up Jim and all them first, right?
You got the floor.
So, first of all, I don't know why Henry's here, right? Um, I think Henry was with Victor for like 15 minutes. Henry was here for like 10 minutes. He talked to Victor, and the second he saw his son talking to a doll and carrying around Green Army, and he was like, God damn, I done failed as a father. I knew I should have come here. This dude is dumb. But on the real though, I don't understand Henry's character. I mean, he's drinking more. He's drinking a lot.
I think he was drinking prior to his arrival. And I think, with the loss of your two children or three, with the loss of, we'll just say two, because I know it was him and a little girl. I can't remember if it was another little boy. But with at least two children and your wife, and you don't know what happened to any of them, they just disappeared off the face of the earth one day, you probably start to drink too.
Yeah, but I mean, you haven't seen your son in 40 years. You know, you would think that you probably want to spend as much time with him as you can,
You would
not
think
reach
until
for the
you
bottle.
realize that he hasn't matured beyond the age of 8.
Life from the Bushes says I would have been in the bar too. Hey, no doubt. You know, Jim
Yep.
was there. He said he was in the bar when his children were being born. Like what kind of dads are these, man? What kind of role models we got going on here? Huh? Henry ain't seen his kid in 40 years. And he was like, and you remember in that episode, he was like, Lord help me. I wish I'd never come here and I wish he was dead. What? What are you doing, Henry? Henry. Come on, man. And Jim was like, oh, yeah, I don't drink no more because they poured me a glass and I stared at it while my wife was pregnant in the hospital across the street. Jim, you didn't even drink it? You didn't drink it? Your wife was pregnant, you didn't even drink it? At least drink it, if I got to be there. Just don't make no sense. You gonna stare at the drink. Drink the damn drink.
No.
So dumb. So sick of Jim.
Okay, so if he drank the drink while his wife was giving birth and he shows back up to the hospital with all that alcohol in his
what
blood,
do it matter? You ain't there. You ain't there. You at a bar. Whether you drinking or not, it's still a bad look. Am I right or wrong? Right?
Wrong.
Do you feel better if your husband was like, listen, I was at the bar. I sure was. I was. Sorry I couldn't be here for the birth of my child. I was at the bar across the street staring at a drink. I didn't drink it though. Huh? I didn't drink it. So high five. Wasting liquor. You damn right. I'm about to give me a sip right now.
Listen, so much. You're right. It's a waste. I'll give you that.
All right, now we can talk about Elgin because
Elgin had a lot of pictures taken in this episode that he didn't take, and then that then prompted him to go and drain his own blood. First of all, uh, what's his name? Oh gosh, he has so many doggone characters. Randall. As soon as he walked into the clinic, he was like, "Hey, if you looking for drugs,
So let me tell you what I figured out.
if you looking for drugs, you wrong."
Let me tell you when I figure out what Elgin was doing, right?
Well, he held up the picture.
But you only get like a brief instant. What'd you
I
see?
had to pause it.
What did you see?
I didn't see at first. I didn't see that it was I had to pause it to see what he was.
What did you see? What was the picture?
It was a where you hang the blood, the transfusion sack.
Transfusion.
I don't know what to call it. It's where they put the blood in and you put it in the, and you get your blood transfusion. That's where they hang it upside down.
Wait, where's the weed coming from?
Fatima was growing it. In
No.
season 1, they was talking about her weed.
No.
Y'all, Fatima was growing it. I don't know where it's coming from now. Maybe they had enough on standby. Maybe they found some more at this little barn in the woods or whatever that they was at. But Fatima originally was growing it. They thanked her at her year anniversary.
I mean, I guess. I guess that's what that's how they're gonna present it. But if you look at the picture, I paused too. What I got was the shack where Fatima was staying. That's what I saw.
No.
You didn't see that?
I need you to.
Did anyone else see the picture?
Man, put your glasses on and go back and look at it.
Did anyone else see the picture?
Well, wait a second.
You know who I would put in a box right now? You know how I put in a box? Julie, Henry, and Ellis. Because they smoking all the weed and drinking all the drink.
Well, then you got to put Elgin in there too, because he was smoking it with Julie.
Henry always needing pick-me-ups. You ain't hear? Can I get a pick-me-up? No, Henry. No. Okay, you don't have enough booze. We ain't got enough. Okay, there's no corner store. All right, you go.
Well, Jade figure out how to make it better.
I didn't know. No.
Jade.
Jay didn't know Henry was a drunk. He drinking everything.
No, I know, but Jade made it smoother.
Whatever.
You gonna say whatever?
Elgin is a trained nurse, so. That's what Vanessa says. Yeah, I guess. I don't understand Elgin's character. Like he's been like so afraid every time he's seen that lady show up in the thing, and even
Fatima saw her too.
And what's her name? Nyla. These names. The lady that got stabbed and died. Tilly. Yeah, Tilly saw.
No, she didn't.
She did.
That was Elgin's dream.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It was a dream. It was a dream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so confused by this damn show. All right, and anyway, I don't know what's wrong with Elgin. Okay, Elgin was nice the entire time, ever since he got off the bus. But now he's I don't know what he's doing. Right? I don't know. I have no idea.
It's the pictures.
Right, but he's like, you have to be here for the baby. She's like, there's no baby. He's like, yes, there is. There is a baby. Elgin, where's this coming from all of a sudden? Are you all of a sudden crazy?
Yeah. His switch didn't make sense, and it wasn't even gradual. But I presume that.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like
the pictures are supposed to be influencing him, but I don't understand how the pictures would be influencing him to this degree so quickly.
I just don't get why nobody talks to anybody. Elgin doesn't tell anybody about the old lady with the bad skin. He doesn't tell anybody. Look, here's a picture. I just lady showed me a picture the other day. This is just show somebody. Julie. Oh, she is the worst. She is the most egregious person in this whole situation. She went and got her little brother
and said, "Don't tell him."
And took him to the ruins.
Yeah.
Took her little brother to the ruins and said, "Don't tell mom and dad, but I hear people yelling in here."
Yeah, the three of the.
Why would you not tell your mom? Why does Jim not talk about the phone call? Why does Elgin not tell anyone about the picture? How come Boy doesn't tell anybody about Fatima? Why doesn't anyone talk about anything? So sick of this, man. It's like they would be considered crazy if they told someone. Just tell someone. You know?
Especially given where they're living. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Fletch says, yeah, he's always drinking. Oh, my mic. Hold on. My bad. All right. Remember, Kimono lady actually started talking to Elgin. What is she? Oh, she said I can save you. I can. You guys can go home, right? But that's all I heard. I ain't heard nothing else.
The pictures were now her way. I don't know how the blood draw is supposed to save them, but I guess, and it has something to do with kidnapping Fatima. I honestly thought we were going to get a little bit more information on this particular episode. I was wrong.
I feel like the blood is for Fatima, so to sustain her.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in what capacity? Like, what's its purpose? Like you keep saying, give me something, y'all, something, just one little thing.
I don't know if you've been paying attention. That's not what this show does. Okay, they don't give you nothing. All right, they just give you mystery after mystery. All right, so Victor, I'm still looking to pull this out. I feel like he's got some answers that he's going to get, and that he's going to release, and we'll be heading in a direction where we can figure something out.
So I guess you kind of did, guys. Let me know if my volume changed because it sounds a little different to me. But I think you kind of got a little bit of information from Victor because he said the little boy explained everything, and then he told his mother. That's why mom went through the tree and went missing. Because it was supposed to be Christopher that did it. Christopher refused to do it, but because of the information that Victor overheard, he told his mom, and mom went through. Yep.
Hang on 1 second. Cole, do you want to say hi? Please come over and say hi. My son is going to say hello real quick. Let's go. He's supposed to been in bed over here.
Hi.
Over Daddy's microphone.
He's supposed to be in bed. Say hello to the people.
Hi.
A little bit louder, sweetie.
Hi.
There you go. All right. So I completely forgot you was over there. You need to go to bed ASAP before I get in trouble.
Ooh, you in trouble.
Yeah. Good night. I love you. All right. Okay. So where were we? Okay. So I need help with this one, right?
What one? What specifically, sir?
Julie. So Julie ends up back in the gulag or the dungeon.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And she throws Boyd a rope.
Right. Yeah, right.
I don't
remember when he was locked.
Yes, right. I remember somebody threw him a rope.
Right.
And it was her.
Right.
So
somehow she went back in time.
She wasn't there. She was in the grass, like flipping out, having a seizure or something. So
what?
She wasn't really there. Like she was in the grass, like tripping.
Oh, right. You know? Yeah. It was all her mind.
Yeah.
But somebody ended up actually throwing it to him because in real life, that man was still stuck up on the wall.
I mean, yeah. So I'm more confused than ever now. I don't know what is happening. Is this a time machine? Like, what is going on? Why is So, I mean, they answered one question, but then they replaced it with another one. I don't get it, but it's fine. Like, if you get it, please explain it to me because I don't. I feel like Julie B. Deep Dives might know because she seems to have a great theory about all this stuff.
Where you are, you're not supposed to understand it, right? So it's just par for the course.
I got another mystery that's bigger than that. They thought I forgot about this, but I ain't forgot.
What's that?
Randall and Julie was in that VW and they drove out to them ruins. Okay?
Right.
They drove out to them ruins.
Yeah.
All right. When Julie went down, okay,
Yeah.
Her little brother had to run all the way back and get the cop.
Right.
And how was this place around the corner? Was it right around the corner?
Well, okay. So I think if we put it into context, Randall was taking her on a driving lesson. So they might have been driving, but still in the neighborhood. We're going to say that that was the case. Using up the only little bit of gas they got, but
That's beside the point. I mean, it's beside. That's just. I'm just nitpicking, but I do love the show. I know there's a lot of y'all out there that see me talking about this and think that I don't like the show. I love the show, right? It's just I I pick out the stuff that I think is funny or is weird, and I can talk about it and bring it to you in a fashion that makes you laugh, that improves your day, and that's what I like to do. I do like the show. I know some of y'all was like, yeah, I hate this too. No, I don't hate the show. Okay, I don't hate it. It's just weird. Some of the stuff is weird to me, and I just want them to solve some of these mysteries. If they would just solve one or two, right, just to keep me vested, then I would be happy. Just give me something stupid, like what's else you're doing? Give me something that don't matter. You don't have to send them home. What's the thing out in the woods that keeps bumping the tent that Boyd went to?
Bigfoot.
Well, just tell me what that is. Just give us something. They just keep stacking mysteries, and I don't know. Julie B. Deepside says, if you ever want to come on my live as guest, Julie, I would love to. We would absolutely love to. Now, keep in mind, right? I told you in the beginning, I just figured this out. Okay. I just figured this out. Do you know that it took me 45 minutes? 45 to hook up these microphones? Huh? I did a sound check for 30 minutes trying to figure this out. All right. So, you know, we hanging on by a thread here. But I would absolutely love to do a show with you. I'll be more serious. I caught your live. I think it was yesterday, or I don't know if it was the day before, but it was amazing. It was very very good. Spiders. What about spiders?
Oh, the spider webs in the forest.
Fatima's baby daddy. Who do we think that is? Who then went off and and, and touched Fatima? I don't know. I don't know what you want to say. What do you expect from me? Right? How does this happen though? And if it happens to Fatima, could it happen to anybody like Donna? You know? And, I mean, she's a woman. Don't look at me like that. She's a woman. She can get pregnant. I think. If Fatima could get pregnant, then old ass Donna could get pregnant.
Terrible.
What is your wildest theory? You go first. You go first. Fletcher wants to know what your theory is for this thing.
Victor is absolutely involved. I still think it has, again, because you have the numbers that were written backwards, the twos and the sevens. I'm going to say it every week, guys. They only brought it up one week, but I'm going to say it every week. It has something to do with a young child. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you got a mixture of vampires, werewolves, Bigfoot. Um, that I have no idea. I have no
Vanessa
idea.
said all the ladies can get it.
So, what's your theory?
I mean, I bounce back and forth a bunch, but if you want an honest theory, I feel like there are a few people here who matter, right? I think everyone else who is here just happened to be along for the ride. Um, like that busload of people. There's a lot of people here that they have nothing to do with the story. I just think that there are a chosen few who are important to this place,
Right.
and everyone else is just here accidentally. I won't say accidentally, but they're just here for no reason, right? I think Fatima's supposed to be. Fatima's supposed to be here. I think Jim's wife
Tabitha.
Tabitha is supposed to be here because she traveled here in her dreams as a child. I don't think Jim's supposed to be here. He clearly can't take it here. Julie, I think Julie's supposed to be here. Maybe her son definitely should not be here. So, and the busload of people. I think there were just a few who were supposed to be here. Elgin and clearly not Tilly.
Oh, poor Tilly.
She was dying anyway.
We didn't have to hasten it.
I mean, it's fine. You was ready to check Penguin's mom out, huh? Now she got to go. Why? Because Tilly's nice. No, get out of here. Bye, Tilly.
That's wrong. Ugh.
Julie says, "I tell you love the show, and I think you're hilarious. I love listening to you guys. That is very nice of you.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice of you. And I mean, just like you, I like doing this because I like making people laugh, which is why I started this in the first place. I don't care if I ever get paid for this. Hopefully one day, But if I don't, I'm still gonna do this. We gonna do this, and I ain't got to see one red cent. I'm gonna be. You want to hear something real funny? I'll tell you something that's real funny, right? I've been doing this for going on 2.5, 3 years now.
Yep.
3 years.
3 years.
Do you know how much I done made from YouTube? $32, right? $32. And I look at it every time I come downstairs. I don't even care. This is my $32. I can't even get it because you have to be over $100 for you get paid. So I just look at my little $32 and I appreciate it. So now we're going to go into the part of the show where we talk about shows that you're watching, things that stuff that you're interested in seeing. I'm sorry, I've been drinking a little bit, so my mind is just like, what? So I'll start it off. Arcane. Arcane is my jam. Okay, I don't know if any of you've seen season 1 of Arcane, but Arcane is absolutely ridiculous. Has anyone seen Arcane? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Golden Child says my Walking Dead breakdown was hilarious. So it's funny you would mention that. My The Walking Dead was my very first attempt at doing a live, and it was bad. Oh my God, it was bad. It was terrible. So Vanessa says, no, please tell. What is that about? So Arcane, again, another show. What? I know, you're fine. You got a few minutes. I swear. This show is about two sisters, right? An older and a younger sister. One is like a couple of years older, and the little sister just wants to tag along. She wants to help, right? And it's based on the H.G. Wells Time Machine, right? Where you have the rich people who live above ground and the poor people live below ground.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's just trying to make a way for themselves. And the two sisters, they occasionally come upstairs, or come upstairs. They intentionally go to the. They occasionally go to the top side to steal stuff so they can earn money for their little crew.
Right.
And the little sister, she kept getting in the way of stuff. She would constantly get in the way and mess up like little sisters do, like you would do when we was kids.
Easy.
And at the end, or towards the end, anyway, her sister yelled at her because she messed up, and a lot of people lost their lives because of her. And her sister the younger sister started crying. She just explained that she just wanted to help. She was sorry.
Well,
Son, I've never been so close. Super chats are not working. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that.
we'll fix it for next week, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. Fix it for next time. I appreciate it.
Um,
You can like, share, subscribe. I appreciate
We
that.
appreciate the feedback.
Yeah.
But you have to remember why she did it though. Because the guy that raised them, their parents were dead because of a war that happened. So the guy that ended up raising them was in, he had a deal with the military, the top side people who were keeping all the rich folks safe, basically saying, I'll keep my crew down here and they'll stay out the way. I'll make sure, that they don't cause any trouble or what have you. And the two sisters and their crew of what, two other people or whatever, they took up um, uh, we'll just call it a heist that they heard about, and she caused some problems or whatever. Well, now anyway, so the guy that ended up raising them was now in trouble with the military people, and he was trying to keep them safe, and he was being slaughtered, murdered. So the younger sister, they call her Powder. She was trying to. She had these things that she would create to try and help when they got into a jam.
Yeah, she liked creating things. She likes
Right.
bombs and stuff like that.
Right.
And she's so after her sister left her, she was so upset that she had become like
Enraged, basically.
evil. She hated everything. Anyway, I don't want to explain the whole thing. Like you need to go watch it. It is a very, very good show. There are a lot of other characters in it. Season 2, I think, is better than season 1. It's an amazing show.
Yeah.
I just sent myself $2. Thanks,
And
Smitty.
again, the graphics are
$2.
awesome. So if you guys check it out, again, it's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix and it's very good. Yeah, go check that out. Silo's getting ready to come out. Fire, right? It's not a whole lot I can say about Silo. I mean, I can't make fun of that show because it's very serious. It's not very serious, but it's good.
I can make
right?
fun of it.
It's
One
easy to
person
make
in
fun of bad
particular.
shows or shows where you can find things that are funny and stuff like that. But Silo is amazing.
It's a great show. Again, we will be covering it.
Definitely be covering that. What else? What do you guys got? I need some stuff. I heard Dune.
Doom Prophecy comes out Sunday.
Dune Prophecy is about to come out. So Live from the Bushes, thank you for the $1. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but I thank you nonetheless. Right? Thank you very much. I only sent myself $2 to make sure the system was working. It is. I appreciate that. You do not have to send money, right? I would appreciate a like. That would help, and subscribe because I feel like that keeps me going. Like if I get up and I see that people actually want us to keep going, or like listening to my voice, then it helps me to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Vanessa Wicked says I need to watch Teacup. Vanessa.
Don't waste your time.
Vanessa, listen, I thought the same thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't.
Vanessa.
Don't.
I'm trying to save you now. Okay? I'm trying to. Okay, but you don't want to listen. I'm trying to tell you, this show is bad.
It's terrible.
It's bad. It didn't start off bad, but they tricked me. And he was like, I got you. By the second, third episode, they was like, here, got you. La Brea, I always wanted to watch that. Dark. You was gonna watch Live from the Bushes said she was gonna watch Teacup just to
giggle. I hope.
for my reactions. That is very nice of you. I appreciate that. I had a woman yesterday tell me that she liked my reactions. She was like watching the show with a friend.
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty cool. Dark is excellent. All right, well I'll check that out.
Dark.
Raised by Wolves.
On Amazon? Is Dark on Amazon?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find it.
Dark is on Netflix, she said.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the promos for it. It's not I don't believe it's a I think it's in a different language other than English.
Yeah, I think La Brea was
Yeah.
on NBC at one point.
Yeah, it was. Hmm.
All right. Does anybody know when Invasion is coming back on?
We'll look it up.
You know that.
It's terrible.
All right, my sister's looking at me sideways because she actually has to go to work tomorrow. I do not.
No.
I do not. I'm off tomorrow. So, yeah, Invasion's on Apple TV. Have, I'm gonna say this before you leave. Has anybody seen? Has anybody not seen Invasion? Please tell me. Please tell me, because if you have not seen it, you are in for a doozy, right? Fletcher said, "Invasion is amazing." Sir, are we talking about the same show? Do you mean? What do you mean by amazing? You mean good? Because it is definitely not that. Lisa says, when Invasion is when I first found your channel. Invasion is when my channel kind of sort of
So
got
then
a
you
boost.
remember the toothpicks that he made showing the the monsters.
Yeah, when they showed that lady swimming through space, I was like, what? I did used to talk mad shit about Invasion because it was awful.
Yes.
It didn't make no sense.
None.
But I mean, it's fine. I love that show because it's bad. It's consistently bad. Every show is bad, and it's just gonna stay bad. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. People like me making fun of Invasion, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. Second to come out, I can't wait for it to come back home. So we're gonna end it here. Julie, if you are still in here, hopefully, I mean, hopefully we can get together soon and do something. You appear to know more about this live game than I do, right? I'm still working on this. So well, I guess maybe we can figure this out somehow. Um, but honestly, man, I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. And
We appreciate all
yeah,
of y'all.
and being here. I'm gonna try and come up with more topics, right? I'm gonna try and come up with more stuff, and maybe we'll have like some movie news or something like that. It is so bad, it's good. I'm gonna try and come up with some movie news, something like that, so that we can all have something else to talk about. And we don't, we just don't get dry. And people start leaving like, all right, they're beating a dead horse with this subject. Fletcher says, "Do you have a Patreon?" I do not. I do not have a Patreon, and that is for a specific reason because I feel like people are paying enough shit today, right? Groceries are high, cars are high, apartments, houses, all that shit is high. I don't want you to have to do that here. I want you to relax and enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Right. I just want you to have fun.
Come on by with your drinks, and it's a party.
So I don't. Y'all are good people, man, and y'all deserve a break too. Shit is hard right now, and it's may get harder. So I promise you, ever want to come through here and just laugh or whatever, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. We can all just rock together. Thanks, Fletcher. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna let y'all go because my sister's gonna start kicking me in a little bit. um, again, thank you, all of you, for being here, and hopefully we can grow this channel. And Laugh in the Bushes says, "I made you shed a thug tear." Aw, I love thug tears. So y'all be easy, man. Y'all enjoy your night, and y'all be safe out there.
Have a good one.
All right, I love y'all.
Bye.
Holla.